But let's get to this Biden Communist Manifesto war on work. I just find this incredible that the president, with a stroke of a pen, can basically say, if you work hard, if you work 2 jobs to get your credit score at an acceptable level, and now you have a mortgage or you're getting one, you're going to pay, depending on how big it is, between $40 and $100 a month more to subsidize other mortgage applicants whose credit score is riskier because maybe no fault of their own. They lost their job, but maybe they're not working 2 jobs. They're not working on the weekends. They ran up their credit cards. They didn't pay it. They're not working. They're doing, Nintendo or DoorDash or whatever they do. And so I worked my tail off. We were home. I was homeless for 2 years with my family in 2008. 2 years homeless. Lived in a pay-by-the-day motel. Couldn't find a job. No money.
Wow.
Had to sweep floors and park cars on the weekends to get food for my family. And now we've worked ourselves out of it. Now I'm going to get punished because just a stroke of a pen, he decides, well, you work too hard? Stop working 17 hours a day, 6 days a week. How could he even do that?
Well, I don't think he can, John, and thanks for having me. These folks don't, in and around Biden, they don't understand the Constitution. They don't understand the separation of powers. This is the kind of fundamental policy choice that Congress should be making. In particular, it seems to me that it's really a disguised revenue raising feature, and all revenue raising bills have to originate in the House. They're not to be done by executive agencies. They're all, proceeding as if this is some kind of user fee type thing, but it's not purely an administrative charge. As you point out, its very design is to redistribute wealth from one class to another class, and that's what these Marxists are up to. They're going to try to do that however they can, and this is totally more than reminiscent of the Obama approach of, hey, stymied by Congress. Well, I've got a phone and I've got a pen. Well, newsflash to Obama and to Obama's term 3 with Biden, that they don't have that authority, John.
Okay, so if they don't have the authority, how does he say he's going to do that? Like, will the Republicans sue, or is it? How was it implemented?
I think that those who have to pay this excessive fee clearly have standing to go into a federal Article 3 court and challenge this, once it's finalized and applied to them, and say, hey, what's this business? I don't want to pay this fee. This fee is unlawful. It has no congressional authorization, and it's unconstitutional. And it's really stupid policy because, what we saw in 2008, John, was we saw, a whole subprime mortgage crisis. And here we see an attempt through this kind of, fee shifting, but in reality, progressive taxation is just an attempt to replicate that same policy that led not just to economic disaster in the U.S., but, economic disaster across the entire world for a whole period.